September 30, 1987. A horse by Most Chance out of Noble Tiger is born, who would later go on to race under the name of Deliberator. He would compete at racetracks right around the country in Victoria, Queensland and New South Wales, winning 24 races from 174 starts and a little over $100,000 in prize money before his retirement in 1999. Amazingly, at 36 years of age, he's still going strong in the little town of Concanjala near Stawell, and it's all thanks to the efforts of his former trainer-driver Bruce Blenheim and his daughter Heidi Smith. It's an amazing tale of life and love after racing, so sit back and enjoy the story of Deliberator.
Deliberator came into my stable at the pipe track in '93. The horse was an extremely well-behaved horse. He was absolutely a brilliant standing start horse and a brilliant mobile horse, and he was always a delight to handle. He was never any trouble whatsoever. Deliberator was stabled with Night Pistol, who I got later on, and from the same owners, Jeffrey Sanderson. Just the two of them were very good mates. They were both good horses in the float, travelling together, and they were both city class horses for racing at the old Moonee Valley track. Deliberator, I think he had a start at the old Royal Melbourne Showgrounds too. My daughter was helping me out at the pipe track at Stawell, and she used to do all the work and so forth, and the claiming races of standing start just came into fruition, and Rick McIntosh, who is the race caller and most people know, knew that he was a very, very good standing start or a mobile horse, and to get into the claiming race I had to drop the price, and I dropped the price a little bit, and that was the only time they ever started under that price because Rick McIntosh claimed him. When I came home with a horse float and harness and a rug and a sulky, my daughter said she'd never talk to me again, but fortunately she's come round now. We're all good mates.
My memory of it is coming out the next day, and I came out and I was going to clean the gear, and Dad said to me, "What are you doing, sweet?" And I said, "I'm cleaning Mick's gear for the next race meeting." He said, "Don't you know?" I said, "Don't I know what?" He said, "Michael got claimed last night." I had a tantrum. It was a tantrum. It was a full-blown tantrum, spat the dummy tantrum. And I said, "By who?" And he said, "A man called Rick McIntosh." So Dad found Rick McIntosh's phone number, and I hadn't ever spoke to Rick McIntosh. And I rang him up and I said, "I'm Heidi Blenheim, Bruce Blenheim's daughter. I heard you have his horse." He said, "Yes." I said, "Well, that's wonderful. Good luck with him. Please, when he's finished, can I have him back?" Because I used to ride him all the time. We used to ride a lot of Dads, and I used to ride him all the time. The kids would ride him, and he was just too beautiful a horse. Luckily, it was very hard because Rick's children also loved the horse. Like they could have kept him because he was one of those horses that would let I've 4 little kids would sit on him, and I would take him riding, fully fit racehorse, and he would just go wherever I wanted him to go. I'd say, "Dad, can I take?" "Oh no, he's going to race tomorrow. He'll be right." But anyway, Rick let me have the horse back again after it, which was really good because his children loved it as much as we all loved him. So I get up at 3:30, 4 o'clock every day, and I sit and have my coffee opposite his yard, and I look and I wait because it's very dark, and it's always a good day when he stands up and comes over to the fence. There's been one day he didn't, and he was laying down, and the stress of, oh my God. So it's always a good day because he's standing up So he gets fed first, then we go and work our racehorses, clean his yard, and then he only gets morning and night. He likes to be fed first because he gets quite angry with me if he has to wait, because he's the most important. He comes with a lot of rules of hay and fly veil in the summer. Everyone else, if I've got to go out, everyone can have their fly veils off, but the rule is his has to come off the last thing because the flies drive him crazy. The whole world actually revolves around him now that he's this age, because I stress about him constantly. But he's not a very affectionate horse. He doesn't want me to be in there dagging him and patting him. Just leave him alone and he's happy. He just likes his food and his pony next door to him and he's happy.
He's 36. He's just a bloody marvel. He kicks his heels up in the paddock and he's round and round and round and gets 2 feeds a day, and Heidi looks after him like a baby, damps it all down and virtually spoon feeds him, but just out of his old trough, yes.
I make jokes. I never signed up for this. I only signed up to look after a horse. My daughter got married 2 years ago and I made a speech, and in my speech I named my family members and Michael because he's the longest relationship I've had outside my parents with anybody. I love him. He to me is an elderly person that I've signed up to look after until the day he's not standing up.